That's right. That's right. It's graveyard shift here at the Fantasy Football Show. Doing your week number 15 dirty work. Here to answer your questions. Some of you are still trading. I don't know how you pull that off. Have a league that can still trade right now. I'm envious. I think everybody should be able to trade right now. Here to do your trade analysis, your waiver wire, week number 15 dilemmas, all the lineup dilemmas and concerns you have. General NFL conversation. Tanner first in the building, the Fantasy Football Show. Yeah, file on in, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. It starts right now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What is up, party people? We're here to talk week number 15. We're going to take some phone calls real soon, so get ready, buckle up. And if you've got any week 15 dilemmas, your boy Speedy is here to save the day. I'll try and give you the best advice I can, and if I can't answer something with confidence, we'll do what we always do, which is go to the audience, ask the audience, just like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The audience was always right. We're doing it live. We're doing it right now. Appreciate everybody. File on in with your questions. Let's go. Look, there's a lot of injuries going on right now. There's a lot of craziness going on in fantasy football. It's a tough week walking into this week number 15 with Ramondre Stevenson banged up. Not too sure what to make of a very tough matchup paired with and coupled with a still injured Kenneth Walker, ETN struggling, Nick Chubb. What do you do? Alvin Kamara, what do you do? I mean, the questions are just endless with the week 15 calls that we have. It's tough. It's tough. But we're going to do our best. We're going to navigate it the best we can. Why is Josh Allen in the thumbnail? Because he felt like a guy we're going to be talking about this week. Is he bouncing back? What's going to happen to his arsenal of weaponry? Will James Cook bounce back? Will Dawson Knox score again? Will Gabe Davis finally do what I've been expecting him to do? Josh Allen was quite deserving of being in the week 15 I don't know, spotlight, bro, if you will. Why not? What did Josh Allen do to not deserve it is the question. All right, so 44 people in here as we start the show. File on in, hit the like button on your way in the door. Ask your boy Speedy a question. Let's hit the phone lines right away.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Dial in to the show. For those that don't know, Kyler Murray torn ACL. Deebo Samuel likely out for the entire fantasy football season. There's some talk about him being back after about 3 or 4 weeks. But look, we've got week 15, 16, and week 17. Nobody plays week 18. Your grandma doesn't even play week 18. He's not going to probably come back for week 18 anyway. So what's he going to do? Come back the third week when he's out 3 weeks-ish, according to Shanahan? Like, get real. He ain't coming back for the fantasy football playoffs, and neither is Cooper Kupp. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, Maddie. You're live, Maddie. I got Nick and Tanner on hold. Please don't mouth breathe while you sit there, gentlemen. Maddie, what can I do for you?
Schmitty, I just want to tell you I didn't make playoffs.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I lost the worst team in the league.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I'll win the console. I'll win the console for you, Schmitty.
You'll win the consolation prize, the toilet bowl. You go get it for me, bro.
Yeah.
I want you
I'll
to
win
be.
it for you, Schmitty.
I want you to hold up that bowl, bro. Who failed you most?
All right.
Who failed you most this week?
Who failed me? It was
who didn't?
Waddle. I traded for Waddle.
Yeah.
That was bad. And then Walker was hurt.
Yep.
And I had JT on a bye. And then Tua didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of crap in the bed at one time, bro. You couldn't have prevented that. Don't be hard on yourself. Let me tell you something, bro. Did you have Breece Hall or Javonte?
I had Cup. Yeah.
You had Cup? Yeah. Bro. Don't be hard on yourself. We've got this. I'm going to take you into 2023 content in the coming weeks. I'm not even waiting until January 1. We're hitting 2023 content pretty much right now, like in the conversation, but videos will be geared toward it. I'll talk about 2022 implications with 2023 content. I don't want you going anywhere. Maybe take a 2 or 3 day holiday, okay? But I want you back here, studying up, ready to dominate. This is like a player that gets injured. You're on the cart, bro. They're wheeling you to the locker room right now. You got the towel over your head. I can hear it in your voice, but I want you to just take a moment, and then I want you to get back out there, start working, look like Odell, in the weight room right now. Don't come out and be like Odell and get hurt again. But I want you out on the field, ready to go for 2023. What's up?
Don't worry, I haven't lost any motivation.
Okay.
No motivation.
Okay.
I still have it all.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Call in anytime. We're here talking football, so call in whenever.
Okay.
Later,
I
Maddie.
will, Schmitty.
All right, later, Maddie.
Adios.
Tanner was on hold, but Tanner, there he is. Tanner, what can I do for you?
Hey, man, I just wanted to figure out a couple of lineup spots. I'm looking a little shaky at a few spots.
All right, hit
going
me with
into
it, bro.
playoffs.
Hit me with it.
Yeah, the full lineup or just spots I need
Yeah,
help
let's
with?
not go full lineup. We got to get through these calls fast today. I might even do a timer.
Gotcha, yep.
All right, go.
Yeah, no, you're good. At QB, I need to know if I should go Deshaun Watson, Mike White, or Jared Goff. And then I got ETN and Kenneth Walker tentatively rolling out at RB. And then Dobbins at flex. And then I also have Hollywood and Higgins on the bench. There are options to
Okay, so
go anywhere.
hold on. Just start with your quarterback.
Yeah.
There's risk involved. I want you to know that. Mike White got knocked out twice and came back, and he's supposed to be good to go. Probably he's good to go. The matchup is good. I like Mike White this week. I'm feeling really good about it, but at any moment, the guy could get hit and be out. So you got to understand that. Goff's got a very tough matchup, so I'm going to put a line through Goff, even though I think normally he trips and falls into 250 and 2. I like him. He's okay. Like, if you're in a bind, and I don't want you digging into the waiver wire wilderness to go get a quarterback to start over Goff, but you've got options here. Watson's tempting only because you feel like he's going to get a little better each week. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to probably go Mike White. I just think he's capable of 303. I'm going to go with the Mike White train. Walker, he, limited practice. What's going on? We don't fully know. Some people saying he practiced more than people thought. ETN is the lock for me here. He had 17 carries, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Somebody correct me if I was wrong, if it was 16, 18, whatever it was. 17 carries. The yards per carry sucked. But this guy, we saw him. You saw him with your eyes. I saw him with my eyes. Everyone here saw him average 8 to 11 yards per carry for big chunks of the season. We know he's good. It's not his fault. The question is, will the team change whatever's not working? The bad game script, even if he's getting the volume, is not working out for him. And that's part of the problem. That's got to get rectified, or we're in the same boat next week. 15 carries, 40 yards. Not going to do it. But your options here, are you really going to trust Dobbins? Are you really going to trust Dobbins?
I also have Rashad White, too. Yeah.
And I like White, but he's also, like, all these guys have question marks. Like, White sharing carries and even sharing targets now. That's 2 straight back-to-back weeks that him and I think Fournette's got 7 targets and 7 targets. Rashad White's got like 6 and 6 or something like that. So they're sharing targets. There's question marks here. Walker, there's question marks here.
A lot.
Dobbins,
Yeah.
even though he did well, I understand it. And I'm not saying don't go J.K. Dobbins. If you want to go J.K. Dobbins, I'm not making you take a lap. I'm not.
It is non-PPR. Just so you know.
Yeah.
It is non-PPR.
Well, the good thing is they're not throwing to ETN. So he's a non-PPR back as of this moment. So
Yep.
I would say this. I would say I lean ETN. You can only choose one running back and then a flex,
2
right?
running backs, 1 flex. So I'm trying to run out 3 out of the
So
4 I have,
if
essentially.
you're trying to talk yourself into Dobbins, then Dobbins is your flex. There it is.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go away from ETN to go Walker, I'm okay with that. But that's your pick right there. Now, Higgins is very tempting as well if he's ruled 100%, which I don't know that we're going to hear anything of the sort. crapped the bed last week. He's done this before where he's like decoy T. Higgins. I don't know what's going on. He's always injured, bro.
I don't want to trust that right now.
This looks safer. I mean, Walker's matchup is awful. So if he's banged up, I mean, we just got to wait on Walker, bro. We got to wait on Walker and see if he's going to be a dilemma. He might not even be a dilemma. We might just say Etienne and Dobbins.
Okay.
But trust your gut, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The quarterback is especially the one that's getting me, so thank you.
All right, Tanner. Appreciate you, man. All right, next up is Andrew. Andrew, what can Smitty do for you today, broski?
What's up, buddy? I'm one of the guys that played Higgins, and then they rolled him out after the game started. I got a problem with my flex, and I got a question about my tight end, too. McKinnon, Rashad White, or DJP at the flex, because Higgins is probably, I don't know about Higgins is playing or not.
You're a little quiet, bro. I don't know if you're on a speakerphone or
I'm sorry. Is that better?
It's a little better. McKinnon, Rashad White, and Peoples-Jones?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm probably going. Part of me wants to go McKinnon here, man, but I don't know. He's risky. They're all risky. I mean, DPJ's probably the safest, but does he have as high an upside as a McKinnon? Because McKinnon just dropped fire, and Donovan Peoples-Jones could get like 80 and a touch. It's possible. He's probably your steady Eddie. But McKinnon's higher risk, higher reward. Rashad White's higher risk, higher reward. So you want to go safe. You want to, you don't even want to like have any thoughts of risk at all. Then probably DPJ. But I don't think his upside's as big as McKinnon's or White. And if I had to pick, I'd probably roll with the hot hand. But that can burn people from time to time. However, they have used McKinnon on and off all year. It's not like he's emerged for targets for the first time in 2 games. Like, he was literally used from week 1. It's been spotty, but they've used him a ton since week 1. So I kind of feel like he's the hot hand at the moment, and I just kind of envision him being used. But it's yours. Your guess is as good as mine at this stage. I'll be honest with you with these three. It's super close, bro.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I also got Jameson Williams sitting on the bench, but I didn't include him.
Yeah. I mean, McKinnon was the number 1 waiver wire player of the week this week for a reason. I'm excited about him. There's some concern. There's some risk. There's some, I don't know. I like him a lot, though.
And that's the guy. That's the guy I put in, but I want some reassurance. I mean, you know how that goes.
I mean, I'm really excited about Rashad White too, though. I don't mean to confuse matters and leave you, wondering what side I'm on here, but like I like Rashad White a lot.
I've been rolling with Rashad White for a few weeks now. So.
Does the chat think? What's the chat think here? Can you guys drop a vote here? McKinnon, Rashad White, or Donovan Peoples-Jones? Who we rolling with? Part of me wants to go White for safe. Here's the thing. Of the higher risk, higher reward guys, McKinnon just proved he probably has the higher ceiling because he's got Mahomes throwing. You know what I mean? Like there's just a little bit higher ceiling. But of the 2 riskier high risk, high reward players, in McKinnon and White probably is safest of those 2. So if anything, this guy's the middle range guy. So this guy's safe, steady Eddie, probably not getting you a $115 and 2 scores. This guy could, but he's got a little less risk than this guy who's got maybe just a tad more upside because he just proved how high he can go. White's kind of your steady Eddie of the 2 risky guys. So I don't mean to confuse matters. I like McKinnon a lot, but like part of me thinks logically the smart manager would go White. In the chat's kind of mixed on, but I think the majority, like I'd say 60-70% is looking White. Looking like Rashad White.
Okay.
I don't mean to throw you a curveball at the end. I feel like
okay.
I feel like White is safer.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That just throws me off, but that's good. Okay.
Yes.
My tight end, I'm playing Everett. And I got Frost. And I got it coming off IR. I've had him all season.
What is it? What's the dilemma? What's the dilemma? Say it again.
I got Everett right now, and I've had Goddard all season. He's coming off IR.
Everett Goddard. Okay, yeah. We'll have to wait and see on that one, bro.
Okay, so if he, okay, I'll probably call back then.
Yeah.
it's later in the week because he's probably on the thing. He's got points on this thing now, so it looks like he's going to be coming off the IR. You know, normally how on these things there's 0.
Yeah.
For a guy on IR, it's actually listing points now, so it looks like he's going to be coming off.
Yeah, the last thing I've seen, and it could be updated soon here, but Goddard shoulder is hopeful to return in week 15. They still don't 100% know, but like if he does, yeah, I think you got to probably play him over Everett. I would at least.
Okay.
Unless we hear something
the
crazy.
The ESPN one. It says if he plays, Goddard resumes the tight end one status.
Yeah.
It just came out.
I hear you, bro.
Okay, that's all. I'm not going to hold you up anymore.
All right, man. Appreciate you later. Nick, you're up. Nick, you're up, bro.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Nick.
I just need to start the question real quick. Christian Watson, Ayuk, Zonovan Knight, Rashad White. I just don't know which one to start.
Christian Watson.
Christian Watson?
Yeah. I mean, what
All right.
what has he done lately, man? Nothing but straight fire. You know.
Yeah.
I like Knight. Who was your fourth one? It was Christian Watson, Ayuk, Knight, and then I stopped writing.
Rashad White.
Oh yeah, I like White. Obviously, we just talked about him, but he's got a lot of risk, a lot of upside, but a lot of risk. But Christian Watson's been dropping straight fire, bro. You know, like
Yeah,
I
okay.
could understand going Knight if you wanted to. I don't know. Play it very, very safe, but like, why isn't Watson considered safe too? You know, I think he is.
Yeah.
It's just a
All right,
no-brainer.
thank you.
Yeah, it's just a no-brainer for me. I mean, Watson could put like a bigger name player than Knight, Ayuk, all those guys on the bench. He could put a seriously high name, big name player on the bench for a lot of questions, bro.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, bro.
All right, bye.
Later. Rock out.
What's that?
What's up, Rock out?
Yeah, I need 2 running backs and 2 flex. Can I give you the people?
Sure.
We got Swift, Kamara, and then we got Pacheco, Zay Jones, Brian Robinson, and Dobson.
Then who? Dawson Knox? Huh?
I said Dobson. Jahan.
Oh, Dotson. Yeah. Okay, so you got to pick 2 out of these guys?
2 running backs, 2 flex.
2 running backs, 2 flex. Okay, so that's pretty easy. You're just sitting 1 then. Okay. I'm not sitting Kamara. I'm sorry. I know everybody wants me to, but Kamara look, Ingram's out for the year. Ingram got 12 carries in week number 14. I feel like it's time to go. Oh, Ingram's out. Kamara, get ready to do more. I don't think this is, next man up, let's give him 12 carries. I just don't feel like it's going to go that way. It could. There's a certain chance it could. But I feel like Kamara, with my eyeballs, I don't feel like he's lost a step and that's why he's being faded or whatever. I'm just not sitting Kamara. I'd rather let the ship go down and sink than I just don't think it's a smart move. I just don't think it's a smart move to put him on the bench right now. Not when you're talking about like, and I like Zay Jones, I like Pacheco, I like B-Rob, but those are not options that put Kamara on the bench for me. Now the question is Swift going to get you 3 or 4 points again? And you're going to go, why do I continue to believe it's going to change?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you or anybody watching right now on Swift. I just feel like, yeah, Taysom could get those carries too, but not all of them. Taysom gets carries anyway, but I'm not putting Kamara on the bench. This is not the time to do it. Yeah, Taysom will be way more used, hopefully. I think I'm going Swift. I understand the risk. I'm willing to accept the risk. I'd rather go down, like I said, playing Kamara and Swift than watch them go off on my bench after I've waited all year. I'd rather go down that way than try and. I mean, of course, I want to win. I'm not being an idiot here, but I'm saying I won't feel guilty putting one of these other guys on the bench. Zay has been hot and cold.
Yeah, the last 4 weeks it was off and then on and off and then on.
But he's been heavily targeted, like so much. But he's also been banged up, been up and down. I feel like I probably lock in B-Rob. I feel like he's going to play well. I like the matchup. It's at home. He's been running hard. It comes down to this spot right here. So I'm going to ask the chat, are you starting Pacheco or Zay? Or who do you sit? Who are you sitting, Pacheco or Zay?
Yeah, they both had good projections too.
Pacheco or Zay, who will you sit in week number 15 if you're in this spot? Zay is more upside. I mean, he's got a lot. Is PPR, full PPR?
Full PPR.
Pacheco doesn't catch. I mean, it's McKinnon's job now. I'd probably put Pacheco on the. If it's full PPR and Pacheco doesn't catch. What did Pacheco score last week in your format?
Like 12. Hold on, let me check. Hold up. Yeah, let me check real quick. 12.3 with 70 yards and 23 yards receiving. Yeah, I think Zay was like 21. Checo versus Houston.
The chat's torn, bro. The chat's torn. They're completely torn. The chat's all over the place. I don't blame them. It's a tough call. If it's look, the tiebreaker for me is PPR. Like Zay's gonna by default just have like a 12-point game as long as he catches like 4 passes or something, and I think that's likely unless he gets hurt. If you sense any kind of injury whatsoever, like and obviously you'll be able to tell that from me if you're just watching, but. I would we'll put a question mark here, but we'll circle Zay and say I would probably say Pacheco only because McKinnon's coming on strong. Pacheco doesn't catch a lot of passes. Zay, it's PPR. Zay's going to catch him. I'd probably lean this direction right here, but it's very close, bro.
Yeah, literally 50-50.
Yeah. Ziggy, what do you think? What do you think, bro?
Smitty, I would have to concur.
Ziggy agrees. Okay. Rock out anything else?
And for my quarterback, would you play Kirk Cousins or Mike White? Hello?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Got
probably
Trevor Zindy, and then Mike White versus Detroit.
Yeah, I guess probably go Kirk Cousins. I hate to say that. I like Mike White a lot, but Kirk feels pretty safe in this matchup, man. The Vikings are 10-3. JJ's a monster. I see at least one JJ touchdown. This might be one of those 2 TD games for JJ too. I'm probably going Cousins. I hate to say it. I love Mike White, but I'm going to go Cousins here.
And one more question: would you play the Commanders over Dallas defense?
No. I mean, as much as I like Trevor Lawrence, I feel like the Cowboys just make plays, bro. This goes back to that whole, so and so is playing Tennessee, Henry's gonna ball, right? But it doesn't matter if someone scores points, or like Dallas is that kind of defense that can pick off a tip pass, take it house, and then Trevor Lawrence still have a good day with 1 or 2 interceptions or a fumble lost fumble, by a wide receiver. Like, it doesn't have to be Trevor Lawrence. You can still command a comeback in a game where the Dallas D scored a touchdown. So I'm not gonna bench Dallas, man. Washington's a good play though, but I don't know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, Rocco, appreciate you, man.
Hey.
Later, pal.
Hey.
Next up is Carl. No, I'm sorry. Carl and Ben, hang tight for me. I got another caller that's been there for a while. I don't know his name. It's the only other caller on the line. Who are you, unknown guy?
Mike.
Carl and Ben are on hold. There's one other guy on hold. Who is that?
Yeah, it's Laundry Matt. Jack, how you doing?
What's up, Laundry?
How you doing, man? Hey, so I just lost my first round bye last week. I played against Evan Ingram. He put up 40 points. My running back position is scaring me. If you don't mind, I'd love to just give you my whole roster. There's a couple running backs on waivers that I just want to know how you'd construct my roster and my bench and try and maybe make some upside plays.
Go fast, bro. We got a lot of people on hold, so go quick.
Okay, got you. Okay, so quarterback Mahomes. I got Chubb and ETN. I got Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Kelsey and Tyreek. My bench is Rashad White, Damian Pierce, who just went out. I got Lockett, AJ Dillon, Travis Homer, and the Titans defense.
Okay.
Now, the people on waivers that I'm considering are Michael Carter, Jerick McKinnon, and there's also Chuba Hubbard and Marlon Mack, and Samaje Perine on there as well. So I'm gonna drop Travis Homer, but I'm just wondering what kind of, because Chubb and Etienne have just been doing terrible for me. So what do you think I should do at the running back position?
I think you should pick up one of the scrubs and put Chubb on the bench. Just kidding, bro. No. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to sit Nick Chubb, who's got you here? You can't sit Nick Chubb. You can't.
I'm not going to sit Chubb.
Yeah. You can't. I mean, the only person you could bench would maybe be ETN, but are you really going to pick up a waiver wire guy and play him over ETN? If you did that with McKinnon, I would somewhat understand. It wouldn't make you take a lap. But, bro, I'd rather let ETN go out there with his 17 carries last week, replicate that, see if he comes out with a different result, than to go to the waiver wire and then put ETN on the bench when you need him. You know what I mean? Just roll with it. Your team can carry itself if one of these guys falter. And one of them will. Not all of them are going to ball out. You can't look at this and say, oh, I started the wrong guy. The lineup you have is fine. The 3 other grandmas in your league are probably going to lose on this day. So I'll roll with it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, get McKinnon, though.
ETN the past 2 weeks.
Go pick up McKinnon, though.
Watson came back. Yeah, pick up McKinnon, drop Travis Homer.
Yeah, pick up McKinnon. Yeah, for Homer.
All right,
yeah.
so just don't panic. Just play ETN and Chubb.
No, panic and sit Chubb.
I think I'd play McKinnon.
Yeah, panic, sit Chubb, sit Amon, sit Mahomes. Panic. Full panic mode, bro. Panic. This team looks like trash.
I had the first round bye.
Panic mode initiated.
ETN have been just scaring me.
Straight trash, bro. Replace everybody with waiver wire guys. Just straight panic. All right, man. You're fine, Laundry. Get back to the laundry, bro. You got this.
Love you, Smitty.
Later. Ben, you're up.
Hey, Snake.
Hey, Snake,
how's it going? Real quick. Oh. Hello?
Yeah, are there two Bens?
Hey,
I don't
no,
know.
I'm Ben.
Wait,
hey,
two
Snake, real
Bens? Are
quick.
you
Five.
Wait, why are two people talking? Are there two Bens?
There's
No,
one.
I'm Ben.
Is there two? Okay, here, I'll shut up.
Is that you, Carl? Carl, is that you talking? Carl.
No, I'm on hold, Smitty.
Okay, who's the person talking? That's not Ben.
I'm the one I'm Ben from Texas.
Yeah, Ben, you're good. But who's the other person that keeps talking like they're Ben? Is that Laundromat still? Laundry, is that still you? I don't know. There's somebody. I don't know. There's another caller on here that's not saying anything, so I'm going to remove him. Call back if you want to talk. Okay. There are two Bens on here.
Okay.
I think there are two Bens on here. We got Ben from Texas and another Ben. Okay, let's go to Ben from Texas.
Okay. Okay, so real quick, I got 5 RBs. I need to start 3, sit 2. I got Pacheco, Foreman, White, Rashard White. I got Kenny Walker and Zonovan Knight.
Okay, and Zonovan. Got you. So how many you got to start?
3 and sit 2.
Pacheco, Foreman, White, Walker, Knight. And then who was the other one?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. So if Kenneth Walker's a full go, I'm starting Kenneth Walker. I'm starting Zonovan Knight.
Uh-huh.
And it comes down to, for me, Pacheco and Rashad White. And honestly, I think Rashad White's a tad bit safer at this moment in time because I feel like I just worry about Pacheco a little bit. Not a ton. I still like Pacheco. But I feel like the emergence of McKinnon, the fact that Pacheco is probably not getting a lot of receiving work kind of scares me. You know, if I'm in this spot and I got a safe guy like White, I think I probably go. Hold on, I got to add this other caller. I think that I dropped earlier. I think I probably go these 3: White, Walker, Knight. Now, if Walker's questionable, even if he's going to play, but there's a lot of question marks around it, I'm probably going to just swap Pacheco in. But I don't think I'm going Foreman.
Okay.
So it all comes down to Walker, and then you know what? If Walker's a full go, bro, come back with the Pacheco White dilemma, and we'll hit it again, and we'll get a vote on it.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bro, appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Let's go to the other Ben. Right, Ben, I apologize. Regular Ben, not that you're not as special as Texas Ben, but I apologize because every time you spoke, the other Ben was speaking, and I'm like, who's talking? And you're like,
yeah, no. That was pretty funny, actually.
There are odds of that. Okay, Ben, regular Ben. What can we do for you, regular Ben? Original Ben.
Okay. All right. My question for you, Smitty. How do you feel about Kenneth Walker this Thursday, despite going up against San Francisco? And would you start Foreman and or A.J. Dillon over him?
No, not if he's playing. If he's like very questionable, totally limited snap count, feeling like T. Higgins walking into week 14, of course I'm not playing him. But it seems like he's trending toward playing, and it feels like the reason they sat him last week was because of this division tilt. Very, very big game against the Niners. Interdivision game. And they didn't want him playing on an injured ankle with very limited time to recover to play Thursday. So they said, let's sacrifice the weekend game and then let him rest a little bit more and walk into the Thursday tilt and that would give him a whole nother 10 days, 11 days, 10 days to rest for the next week. So I think it was a smart move by the Seahawks to do it that way versus have him be very questionable for this game because he played on a bad ankle. So I'm thinking he plays. It's not a great matchup, but Foreman, guys like that, no. I'm putting Walker in there. As much as I know it's a tough start and there's a chance he could get you 8 points. I get it. There's the odds are there.
Right. Okay. All right. Thanks for the invite. Also, I'm going to the game on Thursday, so look out for me on the big screen.
What game? The Seattle game?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Seattle at that game.
Very nice, man. I'll be looking for you. I want a big sign that says Smitty's mom. All right.
Okay, I'll see if I can get that in there.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Smitty. Bye.
Next up is Carl.
Hey, Smitty, this is Charles, not Carl, but I had a question.
Okay, hold on, Carl or Charles. Let me change your name. I have Carl in here. I don't know why. Charles. Okay, go, Charles. Go.
Yes. All right. So I had a couple of questions about running back. So, thinking about your opinion on dropping Pacheco and Damian Pierce for Brian Robinson and J.K. Dobbins.
Wow.
But my running backs, the running backs I have currently is Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, Kenneth Walker, and Rashard White.
Rashard White or Rashad White?
Rashard White, sorry.
Said it again. Okay, so I don't think I could drop Pacheco, but JK and B-Rob could be better starts, both of them this week. It's a tough one, bro. I mean, I really do like the idea of picking both up, and especially just to block your opponents from picking up good players. But do you think you could drop someone else? Are you maybe overlooking something that?
I don't think I'm pretty stacked. I have Christian Kirk. I have Olave. I have the Eagles defense. I have Mark Andrews, Watson, Justin Jefferson, and then Josh Allen. So I'm pretty good. I just, worried about with Damian Pierce's injury, and then Pacheco. Like I've been hearing you talking about, McKinnon I think it's way better than Pacheco, but
thank you, Swavey.
I've just been hearing about that.
Appreciate you, Swavey. I'm definitely dropping Pierce in your situation with these options. The question is, who do you pick up, B-Rob or JK? I suppose I pick up. They're both very similar. I probably grab B-Rob. JK's riskier but higher upside maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he drop both these guys, Pacheco and Pierce, for B-Rob and JK? Did you say Zonovan Knight was available, or did you not say? Or am I just thinking you might?
I didn't say that.
Is he available?
No, he's not.
How is B-Rob and JK? How are both these guys on waivers, but like Zonovan's not? Not that Zonovan's not good, but like it's crazy. I wonder who else is available that maybe we could throw into this conversation, because those are two very good players to be available.
So B-Rob, McKinnon, J.K. Dobbins, Cam Akers, Dillon, and then James Cook, and then it goes down the pecking order. So.
Okay. God, I don't know, bro. I guess the chat's saying grab JK, keep Pacheco. Let's wait for a couple more votes and see what they say. kind of inclined to agree that maybe you go for the higher risk, higher reward JK because Pacheco and B-Rob feel very similar. Maybe you just keep rolling with Pacheco. The offense is fire. I guess let's see what anybody else says. Drop Pierce and pick up JK, and let's see if anybody thinks B-Rob should be dropped or Pacheco should be dropped for B-Rob. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's saying it's close. Dobbins. So Dobbins is for sure the grab according to the chat so far. Yeah, maybe just do that move for now. I don't know. You get a vibe, do it. We're so close on it. I could go either way, but grab JK for Pierce and then maybe decide what to do next. Kind of sit on it.
Okay. Hey, what's your opinion on Tom Brady? You think he's droppable?
Depends on in your league with JK and B-Rob available. I'm pretty sure you've got a quarterback out there that's better than Tom Brady. The way that your waivers probably look.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I
was just kind of curious. In one of my other leagues, I have Tom Brady, but I have Fields. So I was just wondering if I should just drop Brady and rock with Fields to the end.
Well, it depends. You definitely want to secure a backup quarterback if the league's different and there's no backups and you drop them and then somebody picks him up and then Fields gets hurt who has an injured shoulder, bro. Like you don't want to roll with one quarterback with a quarterback that's running with an injured shoulder. You got to have a backup plan. So I kind of don't like.
Mike White, right?
Mike White's good, yeah, but he's also been banged up. So,
right.
I don't know. That one's tough, bro.
Okay.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Later.
All right.
Charles.
Hey, thank you. Bye.
Later. Okay. I got two callers that I don't know the names of. Let's start with the one that has the area code starting with the 6.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes,
Kevin?
sir.
All right, so it's a half-point PPR league, and I have to select 3 out of the 5 receivers that I'm trying to choose from. I have Garrett Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, and Christian Watson.
Wow. Who is this? Who is this? You're on my text line, aren't you?
Huh?
This question? Are you on my text line? I swear I saw this question earlier today.
Oh no.
Oh, this is identical. Okay.
Yeah.
Or it's very, very close.
First time calling in.
I started to highlight AJ Brown, and now I got to take it away because I don't even know. What's your name?
Kevin.
Okay, let me put you in here. A little bit more likely me to pick up if I see a name, so let me attach it. Here we go. Okay, so, bro, I don't know here. This is so tough. Chat, you need to start 3 of them. Chase is obviously a lock.
Right.
Christian, how do you sit Christian Watson, man? Unbelievable. Like, what did you do? You sat on your hands during the final trade week, bro? What are we looking at here?
I picked up Christian Watson from waivers, tried to trade him. No one wanted him.
Oh, my God, bro. I don't know what you're going to do. What's the 8-man league?
Yeah, and if I win, I'm in the playoffs. So this is a huge matchup, and I've been wrestling with it. It's a very hard decision. I don't know where to go.
Art says Watson, AJ, and Lamb. You're not starting Jamar Chase, bro?
Yeah, I think Jamar Chase
Art.
is an excellent matchup.
Come on, Art. Don't do that. Don't do that in this house, bro. Don't do that in this house where we have the pancakes.
If it was up to me,
hold on.
Christian Watson would be sitting, and it would either be A.J. Brown or Lamb.
All right, hold on. I got to play this. Hold on. Wait right there.
The stack above all stacks. It's time to drop the pancake emojis in the live chat.
Come on, Art. Guys, I don't know what to do here. AJ Brown can rotate games, so like part of me is like, do you roll the dice of sitting AJ Brown in in thinking that maybe he has just like a 70-yard game or a 50 and a touch, and then Watson has the 101 or Lamb. Oh my God, bro! But Garrett Wilson, like on fire. You know, I know he had a little bit lesser of a week in week 14 than he did previous games, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, man, I'm going up against St. Brown, Judy, and let's see.
Bro, guys, we need a vote here.
Is the other
guy. Because Kevin didn't make any trades after he landed what equates to like 2 different teams.
Right.
Lamb got.
I was trying to play the matchups, but they all have excellent matchups.
Yeah, Lamb's got. You almost gotta like. I hate to say this about Garrett Wilson and Christian Watson, but they are rookies, man. They are rookies, and there feels like more of a potential to still have the ability to hit and miss. You know what I mean? So I probably say the smartest logical play is to go with the bigger guns, the veterans. And I lean this direction. I'm not telling you that I couldn't just completely change my mind and go with the Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson with Jamar Chase, go with the 2 rookies. But this is where my logic would lean. And I'm not saying I get it right even 7 out of 10 times. I'll probably get it right 6 out of 10 times, just so you know. But like, this is where I lean. This is where I feel like logic should fall. I mean, you're gonna sit Lamb, you're gonna sit Chase, you're really gonna sit AJ Brown, 4-2 rookies that are absolute straight fire. And for anybody not named Kevin, they're in our lineups 100,000 times out of 100,000 times. But this is one of those. No offense, Kevin earmuffs. This is one of those grandma leagues where Kevin worked over 7 other individuals with a walker, and he's got literally an arsenal. Go with the big,
or picking up Wilson and Watson during the waivers. I mean,
yeah. What are your just out of curiosity before you make everybody say get out of here with your rich problem, your rich person problems? What do your RBs look like, bro? Yeah.
All right. I got Pollard and Dobbins right now.
That's it. I mean, those are good. Those are good. I mean, I fell into place perfectly for you. But I mean,
on the bench.
Who?
I got Patterson on the bench and Dillon on the bench.
Okay, so at least we feel a little bit better. I mean, you should have a fire team. JK and Pollard are perfect for this team. You can win a championship with that everybody pulling together at the right time. I'm just surprised you don't have like a Chubb and CMC with who's your quarterback?
Josh Allen.
Okay, you got this, bro. You got it. All right, I got to move on to people with problems, Kevin. Call back anytime.
Thanks.
All right, Kelly, Loko's on hold. Hang tight. Buddy, you're on hold as well. I've got an individual with the phone number, area code begins with 7. Can you go first?
Yeah, what's up, Smitty? It's Mike.
What's up, Mike?
How's it going? All right, so I got a question here. I need 1 quarterback, 1 wide receiver, 2 running backs, and 1 flex. I'll just give you the guys that it's between.
1 quarterback, 2 running backs.
1 wide receiver, 1 flex.
2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex?
Yes.
Any tight ends?
Well, my tight end right now is Hunter Henry. I'm thinking about picking up Okinaku or that Driscoll, because maybe it's a long shot,
Okay. Okinaku. I love how everybody just confidently says any name they want. They're like, I got Okinawa. He's playing on Sunday. He's looking great. Or Obi-Wan Kenobi's looking really, really solid. He's been warming up, and you just say it with confidence, as everybody's trying to pull it off. Everybody's trying really hard to pull it off. You did good, bro. I was for a moment there. I'm like, that's not it. This guy might have it. Okay, go ahead. Read your team out, bro.
That's how he said to pronounce it. The guy himself.
He did. What? How do you say to pronounce it?
Okanakwo.
Okanakwo. Okay.
Yeah, I heard him in an interview and he was talking about it.
Okanakwo instead of Okan. Okay, yeah. A lot of people are saying Onokwo, Okanakwo. How do we remember this? Okanakwo. Okay, got it. All right, hit me with it.
All right, so we got Elijah Moore.
Start off with the heavy hitters, bro. Elijah Moore, okay?
Swift. Rashad White. Zonovan Knight. DPJ. And, I mean, I had Kenneth Walker in the question, but I just saw that, like, he had a full practice, so I might just have to lock him in and just make it one wide receiver, one running back, one flex that I need.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of convinced me when you said they sat him out because this week's a big game, and it's like, hey, you can't bench Walker.
Yeah.
If he's a full go.
Okay, go. What else?
And the quarterback is between Brady or Purdy. It's a 2 QB league. Goff is my other quarterback.
Brady or Purdy? I'd probably go Purdy for right now. I do like Brady this week. I do like Brady this week. I do like him a little more than I think a lot of people do, but I think you probably got. So you need 2 running backs. So we're going to go Walker. We're going to go with Knight. I feel like those are your safe plays. 1 wide receiver is going to be, it has to be Peoples-Jones, I think.
So if Corey Davis is out, would you play Elijah Moore?
I mean, it's crafty, but it doesn't mean. I mean, deep Donovan Peoples-Jones has been so steady.
Yeah. I'm
probably like, so if Walker's got any questions, you're gonna switch it to Swift. And I'm still like keeping an open mind to switching Knight and Swift, but for now it's Knight and Walker. You could even, I mean, it's tough. I don't know who's riskier, a Walker coming back from an injury with a horrible matchup, or a guy in Swift that feels like he should ball out every week but gets like 4 points, and you're like, you have no control over it. It's just watching somebody not get used and continue to disappoint you over and over and over. It's like it's abuse is what it is. He brings his flowers the next week and then does it again. And so I'd probably say, so Walker and Knight, Purdy, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and then you got a flex? You get a flex right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna forgive him again. We're gonna forgive him again and let him disappoint us again. I guess I go Swift. I go Knight, Swift, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Walker, and Purdy. And I guess if Walker doesn't play, it's not Swift. It would be Rashad White. Okay. For now, bro. For now.
One more quick. Would you drop either Palmer, Gallup, or Burks for Driscoll just for a hope at throwing him in as tight end, or just drop Hunter Henry and start Driscoll?
That's a ballsy play, bro. It's Yahoo, I assume, right? So Driscoll's a tight end in Yahoo, and he's a quarterback. For some reason, they put him as tight end and quarterback on Yahoo. Somebody sat on the keyboard on a lunch break one day. They never fixed it. Driscoll's a tight end and a quarterback, and he runs the ball quite a bit, and I mean, you like a dice roll, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about rotate. Like, here's the thing. Why don't you pick them up just in case? Because here's the thing, bro. They have not yet confirmed, to my knowledge, the quarterback for Sunday. If they come out and announce that it's Driscoll, he'll be the biggest pickup of the week. And I might even create a video. And thanks to Kilpatrick and Alejandro alerting me to this, I might create a video right after this, a standalone video, put it up on YouTube and just say, look, This could burn you. You could get 0 points out of this. But I just want you to know, pick them up and hold them, because if the Texans announce they're starting Driscoll, and let me just pull up the news real quick. I'm pretty sure they have not announced him as a starter. Let's see. It's Mills. Davis Mills right here. The latest news was Lovie Smith would not commit to rotating quarterbacks in Week 15 against the Chiefs. I thought it was effective yesterday, said Smith. Monday, rotating between Mills and Driscoll, 2 different flavors. Let's see here. That's what we did yesterday. No more than that. We'll see exactly what let's see here. Hold on. The QB, I guess they're not necessarily going to for sure rotate. Hold on. The QB rotation effectively makes neither. I don't know. I'm seeing different things on it. But Lovie Smith isn't wanting to tip his hat, I think, more so.
I would definitely pick him up just to see, just to gamble on it. But who would you drop? Palmer, Burks, or Michael Gallup?
What did Gallup do last week?
I'm leaning Burks.
Burks could be okay down the stretch, I guess. But what did Gallup do? 40 yards. Look, Gallup isn't going to be consistent. He grabbed 2 touchdowns in Week 13, and then he did, he's okay. I don't mind him. He's not bad. But
this is whole league anyway. It's only a 10-team, 2 quarterbacks. So even if I dropped him, I don't think really anybody would rush to pick him up. But
what about? I'd probably drop Palmer. I'd probably drop Palmer because Mike Williams is back. Mike Williams is back, and Palmer's last 3 games, 50 yards, 60 yards, 50 yards. He's not catching touchdowns. He got 11 targets though in Week 13. You know what? Hold on. Drop Gallup.
Yeah, I think that's
Hello?
Forget Gallup. Hello?
Yeah.
Who's this?
What's up?
Who's this?
It's Kelly Loko.
Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Did you fall asleep or something?
No, I was waiting for my turn.
Oh.
I'm patient.
Yeah. Well, you're patient. You just said hello in the middle of it. That's all right. Hey, Kelly. What could Kelly?
Save my name. I'm going to be calling you.
All right. Let's go to Kelly. So
Mike, whatever you Mike, whatever.
Hey, appreciate your call, bro. I'm going to move to Kelly Loko because he has been waiting a long time. Kelly Loko.
Yeah. Thank you. Talk to you later.
All
right. Kelly Loko, then Buddy. Buddy, you're next. Kelly, what can I do for you?
Hey, I got some RB2 problems.
All right, hit me with it.
I had Pierce, but he's probably not going to go. So these are the guys that are available. I also have Murray, Latavius Murray, but now I'm worried about him. So I got the two New England running backs, Strong and Harris, or else get the Houston guys, Aguambule or Burkhead or Marvin Mack. What do you think? How do you prioritize those guys?
And when you say Harris, you mean the rookie, not Damian, right? Kevin?
Yeah, the 2 guys that played on Monday night.
Yeah, that's tough because Damian Harris could come back. I like Strong the most. He's the most talented, I guess, of the names. But I guess I don't know. Is Burkhead gonna even get? Let's see what Burkhead's outlook is. That's some rough options.
I like the matchup because KC maybe get some catches. And then Mac, I don't know. Denver's out of it, but that coach, I don't know what I got Latavius Murray. Right now I might go with Mac just to protect that, but I don't know because Murray's probably not going to get re-signed next year. They might just want to test out Mac, even though he's crusty too, but he's a little less crusty.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Burkhead was doing good. I'd probably go Burkhead.
How would you prioritize them out of these garbage guys?
I don't know, bro. Probably Burkhead. Then that's that. I mean, honestly, Strong or Burkhead. Burkhead, Strong. I don't know. Strong did look good. Strong did look really good, but the problem is we don't know what's going on with Stevenson. We don't know what's going on with Damian Harris. We don't know if Strong will be the next man up after that. So you have like all these different moving parts where we have no clue. Whereas Burkhead, you're getting volume. And at least at the beginning of the year, and I don't know if there's some injury that we don't know about that could make him not be utilized a ton, but he had 8 targets in week 1, 5 targets in weeks 3 and 4, 6 targets in week 7 after the bye week. Like, he was used a ton, and he got some decent yardage. It was decent. It wasn't like amazing, but I feel like he could probably be used. But bro, he could drop a 0.
Yeah. How about Mac?
I mean, didn't Mac have like 3 carries?
He kind of broke out. I mean, Murray's older. Like Denver's out of it. Maybe they just, and Boone got hurt too in that game. I was watching that game. Boone's out of it, so it's between those two guys. Maybe he just starts to take over. I got Murray. I might just to protect Murray as I go with these first 2 guys first, but as a third guy,
yeah, I suppose.
You like one of the other guys
I
first.
suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Sure. I mean, everybody else is on IR, man. Yeah, that's not a bad move.
Yeah,
not a bad move.
How you like the Panthers? Defense.
I was watching not a ton, bro. Not a ton. Whoever I just added, if you could put it on mute, that'd be great. I mean, they're playing there's a potential turnover or 2 that could happen in this week 15.
The other quarterback's going, yeah. And they're still in it. I had the Raiders, so I'm not, I'm the same desperate with defenses. So Panthers, Broncos, but I like Panthers. They're still playing for something. Maybe they're hungry.
Maybe Broncos are a pretty decent play against a banged up Cardinal team though, and they got a good defense anyway. So I'd probably go Broncos if it was me, but I mean Panthers could, I guess anything's possible, bro. All right, Kelly Loko, appreciate you, man.
Right on. Thank you, Smitty.
Yeah, later. Buddy, you're next.
Hey, Smitty. How you doing, brother?
What's up, good buddy?
Not much. All right. Hey, I'm guaranteed playoff spot. I'm just trying to maximize my bench. I saw Bam Knight is available, man. I have Michael Carter, so I put in the waiver to pick him up. I'm a Derrick Henry owner, so, Hilliard came out with that neck injury. If it's looking like he's not going to play and he's like pretty dinged up for the rest ongoing, I should probably pick up Haskins, right? I know he's injured too, but between him and Chestnut, what do you think?
I don't know, bro. I think Chestnut was the one that got majority of the work, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, just because Haskins was out.
I guess he only got 2 targets. I don't think we know yet. We got to find out what. Let's see. And Hilliard.
He came out with a neck injury.
Yeah, but what's he looking like?
Be pretty severe. So.
Is it for sure serious? Because I don't know that it's being reported.
Yeah, I don't know. They went back in for imaging, but no. There's been no news released.
I don't know, bro. There's too much. I don't even know that the player would do well. I mean, if there's a better player like McKinnon out there or something, I'd rather have that player than try and play musical chairs with the backup position. You don't even know it's going to do well. And there's potentially...
Well, yeah, for sure. And I already have Pacheco, too. So, I didn't know, since I'm playing PPR, if I should hold on to Pacheco because he's steady or, shoot it.
Yeah, of course, hold on to it. Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't think this is something I'm concerned about, cuffing.
Yeah. I know. Like I said, I'm going into the playoffs, so I'm just trying to maximize, everybody on the bench. Any worries about Marquise Brown with Colt coming in?
Yeah, I think he goes from a wide receiver 2 to a wide receiver 3 potentially.
Yeah, all right, for sure. Right on, man. Yeah, that's really it. Hey, another league real quick, too. 12-man. Should I drop McKenzie for more? If not, I mean, it's just for this week if Davis is out.
More who?
As they from on the Jets.
Well, there's a lot of Moores. There's DJ Moore. There's
Elijah Moore.
Okay. So Elijah Moore, probably I'd rather have maybe this week, but I do like McKenzie probably more for the long term because
long term.
Yeah, I still feel like he could be a touchdown threat.
All right, I appreciate you,
All right, bro.
man. Have a great night.
Later.
Yep.
I got Tony on hold, and I got another caller. I don't know the name of ending with or the area code starts with a 2, and then I got another one that starts with a 6 that I'll hit after. So let's go with the person that starts with a 2.
Yo,
what's up?
Speedy, it's Tony.
Can you hear me?
What's up? What can I do for you?
Hey, Smitty, it's Will.
Wait.
I'm the number 2.
Okay,
Wait, are you going to go with Tony or me?
Will, go ahead.
All right. Hey, Smitty, long time listener, first time calling, man. Really appreciate all the work you put in.
Thanks, Will.
Just got a quick question. Probably just going to give you my lineup to make it easy here. I tend to outthink myself and kind of be my own worst enemy, but I'm in the playoffs here against one of my best friends. So I've got Dak at quarterback, James Conner, Josh Jacobs at running back, in full PPR, by the way. I got Tyreek, D-Hop, Higbee at tight end, Amari Cooper, Jeff Wilson, who's out now. And on the bench, I've got Deshaun Watson, J.K. Dobbins, Jonathan Taylor, and then Okonkwo. And Kenneth Walker is out as well. I'm not sure if he's playing. I'm playing in Superflex, but no quarterbacks are allowed in flex.
Who are your running backs again? Who are your running backs?
Yeah, so I got Connor, Jacobs, Dobbins, JT, and Kenneth Walker.
Okay, and your quarterback?
Dak and Deshaun.
Okay. So Dak, Connor, Jacobs, Hill, Hopkins, Higbee, Amari are your starters. You're not starting JT?
No. He was just on bye. I haven't swapped him in yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 100% starting JT.
Okay.
I'm just worried about Amari's hip, whatever's going on there, and also, I assume Josh Jacobs is playing, and I don't even know if I should play Kenneth Walker.
Yeah. So you start 2 running backs.
Yeah, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and then 2 flexes.
Okay. So that's good. So you're gonna have Connor, Jacobs, JT, and then maybe JK. Oh no, you can
JK, Amari, I guess Kenneth Skywalker.
Yeah, I probably go JK over Amari, so that would be your one flex. Your second flex would be Connor. Your 2 starters are Jacobs and JT. Your 2 wide receivers are Hill and Hopkins. And then so you only have one question, bro. I mean, that's it. Your question is, do you start Kenneth Walker or, you could obviously swap tight ends, but I'm not starting Watson over Dak. So Kenneth Walker, if he's a full go, do I play him over JK? That's your only, or Connor. JK or Connor for Ken Walker.
Amari.
That's it. That's your only dilemma.
Would you even risk playing Amari this week?
Amari? I mean, I suppose, but not. I mean, I would risk it in general, but not with JK and Connor as your alternatives. I mean, anything's it's okay. You wouldn't take a lap over it or anything. But
No. I'm just because this guy just put up 210 points this week that I'm playing in the first round, and he's my best friend. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm wondering if I need to do anything.
Doesn't change the outcome of anything. Should I go with
I hear you,
Should
man,
I
but
go with the
I'll
player
get
that
my
may
head.
score less points? He's my best friend.
No. Potential booms,
I mean that I'll play the guy you think's going to score the most. I honestly, if Walker's a full go, we have no questions about it. Throwing him in place of Connor or JK would not be crazy, or keeping Connor and JK would not be crazy. I think we probably got to wait. If Walker looks phenomenal, then we have ourselves a dilemma. But I think until then, you just keep him sitting there. He's got a hard matchup. He's banged up. Even if he plays, he's banged up. What if he goes out there and plays rotate series or something? Because they're easing him back.
Right.
And you have to, at the end of the game, they're like, we want to ease him back in. And you're like, son of a. So for now, I think you just leave it like you have it. You have it perfect. Even in a worst case scenario where you accidentally miss the news that Walker looks phenomenal and he needs to get out there, and you're still going to do well. It's not like Walker still can't get outscored by Connor if Walker's 100% going up against the Niners defense. It's not like Kenneth Walker can't get outscored by JK if Walker's 100% going against the Niner defense. Ultimately, the lineup you have in there is probably the safest lineup you have.
Okay.
No matter what the news looks.
I've been double advocating myself to maybe play Deshaun Watson, but
I don't think I would, but I mean, trust your gut, because anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. But I don't think I'm doing that. But let me look at one thing real quick. I mean, I don't know. Anything's possible, bro. Dak did have a little bit of a rough game, but he's been throwing some INTs. It's not like it's anything unusual, but he was scoring a good amount of TDs, 3, 2, 2, 3.
That's like 20 points a game and throws 2 interceptions, but that's just Dak.
Yeah. I probably roll with Dak. I don't trust Watson.
All right. I hear you. I'll play it smart and safe.
All right, bro.
Thank you, Smitty.
Later. Oh, hold on. Okay, next caller is your phone number your area code begins with a 6. You're the only other caller on the line with Tony. Yeah, Tony's on hold, and then there's one other caller, whoever you are.
Hey, what's up, Smitty? My name is Speedy.
Stevie. What's up, Stevie?
Oh, Speedy, like Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh, Speedy. Speedy, what's up, Speedy?
Hey, man, first time caller, but I've been watching for a long time. I just wanted to say thank you, bro. I got a really tough question.
Okay.
I play in a lot of leagues that typically don't ask for help to your shows enough help. I can figure it out on my own, but this is a high stakes league, very deep. I got Damian Harris and Cordero Patterson in my last 2 flex spots. Now, I don't really have any reason to take them out other than the fact that they don't really score too much, and I'm playing against a guy that's I shouldn't be it. I barely scraped into the playoffs. There's 6 of us left out of 16. I barely scraped in. But I got Randall Cobb sitting on my bench. And maybe it's a projected point playing with me that I'm maybe I should take him out for Patterson. I also have Gus Edwards, David Bell, Cameron Brake, Noah Fant, Quez Watkins. It's a 16-team league, so I know typically I wouldn't even ask about these guys, but the boom of best is the difference between 5 points and 8 points to win.
Okay, so what's the dilemma though? Give me and it's a little hard to hear you. I'm not sure if we're on speaker or what, but everyone's saying you sound like you're in a submarine. And you're a little hard to hear, but what is the dilemma? Dropping one of these guys for an additional player on waivers? Is that what you're asking?
Well, should I have
there you go.
All those players that I named, that's my bench.
Okay.
I just want to know if I should take out Patterson or Harris for mainly Cobb, but like, or if you think maybe Bell might go off, or Gus Edwards, which I'm not really too confident in right at this moment.
Yeah, you're not tickling my fancy, bro. I'm not. Damian Harris, C. Patterson are not anything to be amazed at right now, but they're certainly, I think, better than those options, or there's potential for them to be. So nothing yet. You haven't said anything that's made me want to move. Anything else? Any other players? Maybe. He might catch a touchdown. It's possible. I like Bell, but I don't know. Are you really going to use him? Are you really going to start Bell? You could probably not. Could you start?
Randall Cobb. You think Randall Cobb has a safer floor than any of those two guys, especially with Harris off of injury?
Look, let me just put it this way. You're not starting Randall Cobb and winning your championship. You're not starting Bell and winning your championship. If, let's say, Damian Harris comes back, and this is like the one time where Damian Harris might regain his value, bro. He might regain his value. He's not for sure. I mean, Stevenson could play next week. He could play this week. But it's like you're at a point where Harris could become the starter again, like that. We don't know. We're waiting on the news. Don't cut him yet. And C. Patterson, he's not bad. The only thing with C. Patterson is they're not running him like they were at the beginning of the year. If they go back to that, he's a low-end running back 1, high-end running back 2. And someone can laugh at that all they want. I'm not saying he is that now. I'm not saying you could ever use C. Patterson again for the remainder of the final 3 weeks of fantasy football. I'm just saying if they flipped a switch and they started running him like a full-time running back again, C. Patterson would be valuable. So those are two options I just hold. You know, if anything, just to keep them away from my opponents. But Bell, I'm not starting Bell. I'm not starting. No way. Cobb, no thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was really leaning towards. I need some points. So if you was gonna tell me something, if you got a feeling Jalen Hurts is about to go to Quez Watkins for 2 TDs, what do you know right now?
Yeah. You're gonna put in somebody like that. I don't know, bro. I don't have a feeling. I mean, get Driscoll if you're in Yahoo. Are you in Yahoo?
No, I'm okay. Sleeper league. Like my main lineup is pretty locked. I got Herbert, Eckler, Chubb, Ayuk, Zay Jones, and Okongwu.
Yeah, but you're not.
The two. I'm starting Harris and Patterson in my 2 flexes.
Yeah.
The other lineup I named, that's my bench.
Bro, I don't know. Those options are not startable. So I'm gonna say find other options. I mean, I gotta live with. If Damian Harris doesn't come back, then yeah, drop him and pick somebody up. I suppose. If he doesn't, but we're waiting on that news. We don't know what's going on with Damian Harris. I'm going to pull it up right now just to make sure nothing's dropped while I've been live or something like that. Damian Harris, doubtful for week 14. That's all we have. He could come back. He could come back and be a starter. You know, so hang tight. All right, bro. Appreciate you. Call in anytime, my guy. Later, Speedy. Okay, Tony Random. You're next. Tony Random.
Yo, Speedy.
What's up?
What's up? How you doing? All right. So I did a trade, and I'm hoping to get your evaluation. So I tried. So first of all, I needed a tight end, which so does everybody. But here we go. So I traded away Christian Kirk, Cole Kmet, Hollywood Brown, and Saquon Barkley for Kirk Cousins, Mike Evans, and Travis Kelce. And I'll tell you why I also had them throw in Kirk Cousins in there. And that's because I have Geno as my quarterback. So I'm kind of wanting to start him this week. But regardless of that, what do you think? Did I give up too much?
No. No, you didn't. You did a wonderful job. You did a great job.
Yeah, because I already have CMC, J.K. Dobbins, and Swift as my running backs. So for me, I could sort of afford to give up Saquon, you know?
Yeah, I mean, bro, anybody would trade Barkley in a heartbeat for Kelsey. So let's just remove that from the equation. You're already a mile ahead. And then Evans for Hollywood, who just lost his quarterback, Kmet, Kirk. I mean, I'd take Evans. I know people like Kirk. He's pretty decent. Obviously, he's kind of disappointed last week, but he's still very, very solid. But I believe in Evans. Evans got a pretty long touchdown called back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's what I was worried about. And then let me ask you just one more cue. If you were to pick one quarterback, Cousins or Geno, my gut is telling me Geno. I know they're going up against the Niners.
Not this week, bro. I go Cousins this week. I'm not going Geno this week. Not this week.
Not this week. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
not this week against the Niners, in my opinion. Well, Cousins should have a pretty decent, solid day.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Thanks.
For those in the chat complaining about why you can't get through, do you not hear me? Have one call after. There's literally a line of people on call. I am the screener. I am the board hop. I am the host. I am the marketer. I am the facilitator. There's only so much this human being can do, and he's doing the best he can, as Mom would always say. Roster Todd, you were up. Lobster? Lobster. I thought we said roster Todd. We're like, what's roster Todd? Like, what is that? Well, I hate to break the news to you, but you don't get to make your own nicknames. You are now Todd the Lobster. So, Todd the Lobster, what can we do for you? Attaboy. Hey, Lobster. Lobster. Hey, Todd the Lobster. They're saying they can't hear you. I don't know if you're still in the water, but if you could come on out of the sea real quick and speak up or get off speakerphone or stop using your grandma's headset, and maybe we can hear you a little bit better. A little better. You sound like you got to dry off a little bit, but that's all right. That's all right. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Can I give you my lineup and you just tell me? I just had this one problem with who to fill in for my flex.
Can you give me the flex so we don't have to sit through the whole lineup? We're kind of getting to that point in the show where it's like we have so many people on hold.
Okay. Yeah, so I have McKinnon, right? Because he did well last week, and I'm trying to decide him or Hollywood Brown.
You see how we didn't need your lineup? Okay. You see how we didn't need your lineup for that? Okay. That's right.
I have Amari Cooper and A.J. Brown as my right receivers, so I know you don't like Cooper, so that's why I was going to give you my lineup.
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood, I would probably put McKinnon in, and then I decide between Cooper and Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And chat, what do you think? You like Amari Cooper or Hollywood? I think McKinnon needs to go in. I think he's coming off such a fire game. I'm putting him in.
I'm feeling just because Cooper's kind of been like my go-to, and he's just been in my lineup every week, and Hollywood has just kind of came back, and I'm just, he's only played like 2 games. So.
Yeah, he lost his quarterback, bro.
He lost Kyler, so now I'm kind of like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, let's see what the chat thinks. Cooper, Hollywood. Sounds like he's literally muted. Cooper over Hollywood. Cooper. Wow, Cooper came back. Hollywood. I hear words He doesn't know what you're saying. I think they still think you're in the ocean, but it's all right, bro. You're doing the best you can. You're doing the best you can. You're pretty good communicator for a lobster, bro. I guess Hollywood, my guy. That's what the majority seems to be pointing to. I'm sorry, Cooper, Amari Cooper.
Cooper?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, swim back anytime. Appreciate you. Okay, now next caller. God, we got 3 of you on here, and I have no idea who's who. So let's start with the caller that has the area code that begins in 9.
What's up, Smitty?
What's up?
Blake.
Who's this?
This is Blake.
Blake, what's up, Blake?
Yeah, I had a quick flex question.
Okay.
10-man half-point PPR. I have my running backs right now are Dalvin Cook and J.K. Dobbins. I have Walker on my bench right now because of the injury last week, but I don't know if I should do Walker, Rashad White, or T. Higgins.
I think we got to wait on T. Higgins. If Higgins is, looking unhampered and ready to rumble, then you got to go T. Higgins.
All right.
But I don't think. Yeah, you just got to wait. There's nothing to. I mean, Cook and J.K. So you're starting how many? 3 of these guys? 2 running backs and a flex?
Yeah, two running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. I have.
I'm sorry. Say it again. Two running backs. What?
2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex.
2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Okay. So 2 running backs, J.K. and Cooper. Who's your other wide receiver? Higgins and who?
Higgins and Hopkins.
Okay. So you have another option or no?
And Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
And my running backs are Dalvin Cook and J.K.
Dalvin Cook and J.K. Dalvin Cook and J.K. Okay, so I'll probably say Hopkins, Higgins. If Higgins is banged up at all, you got to go Mike Williams, obviously. So this is going to take care of itself, the news. You want to go Higgins if you can. If you can't, you got to go Mike Williams. Right. Walker, if he seems fully good to go. If not, I'm going with whoever you didn't start out of Higgins and Mike Williams, assuming Higgins is good to go. If Higgins isn't good to go and you're starting Mike Williams, then you're going to obviously go Rashad White if Walker isn't good to go. I mean, it's all going to be dependent on Walker. You're going to start Walker, and if not, you're going to the wide receivers unless Higgins isn't good to go, and if not, you go to Rashad White. That's a big circle, but I think it comes down to Walker.
For sure. All right, and as far as a real quick question, I got Fields, my quarterback, and I have Eagles as my defense. Is that a kind of like a
Eagles and who's the other option? Eagles and who?
I have Eagles defense right now, but I don't have another defense. I'm thinking about getting Washington or Denver.
Probably Denver this week, maybe, but they're close. Washington and Denver are very, very decent matchups this week. But I mean, you're not sitting the Eagles, bro. I just ride the Eagles the rest of the way.
Even if I have Fields as my quarterback, does that matter?
No, I like the Eagles, bro.
No.
I mean, they could still create turnovers. They could still score. They could still, there's not. I don't sit my best players, and I feel like the Eagles are a great play. And if there's an interception, guess what? You get the points, and then it's like not a big deal. And then if he could still run for 150 yards and a touchdown, and he could throw a pick, and then you're like, great, my defense washed that, nullified it. All right, bro.
All right.
Appreciate you. Later.
All right, thanks, Benny.
All right, that was Blake. Next caller, and your area code begins with a 4.
What's up, Smitty? J-Mac from Toledo, man.
J-Mac from Toledo. What's up, J-Mac?
What's up, man? So last week I did a whole bunch of overthinking, man. And I ended up, ended up dropping Sharp, Moore, Knight, Williams, and McKinnon. You know what I mean? And I ended up picking up Carr, which turned out terrible, and the running back for the Seahawks, which turned out terrible. So I'm on the comeback this week, and some of those players I'm just, I know I can't get back, but Knight is still on the waiver wire. I'm trying to get him and Harris as like my top priority, and I got more in Mason. So I guess what I wanted to know, there's also some good players that aren't like Lazard that are still on the waiver wire that I wanted to know if I should drop Pickens for. I got Pickens and Wilson, who I'm thinking about dropping for like Burkhead, who's on the waiver wire, and Lazard.
Okay, so say the guys again that are available. I'm sorry, it was hard to hear you.
Oh, sorry about that. I got you, bro. I'm looking at Knight, Harris, and Knight and Harris for my running back, and then
And that was the rookie or Damian Harris?
Damian Harris.
Okay, everyone's saying they can't hear the call volume. Let me check something real quick. This happened last time. Let me just get to the. Bear with me.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, but I think there's something else going on, so just hang tight for me.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, what's up, man? Hang tight. I'll get you in 1 second. I don't know why the phone. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to switch this over. All right, go ahead. So, somebody who was I just talking to about this question right here? J-Mac? J-Mac, talk real quick for me. J-Mac. J-Mac?
Yeah, what's up, Speedy?
Yeah, is nobody's hearing him?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I'm asking if the audience can hear you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you for some reason. So I'm trying to fix that. So just bear with me real quickly.
Come on, it's the Mac Daddy. It's the Mac. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. They can't hear you. Really low. It's muffled. I think you're hearing it through the speakers. So hang tight. I'm trying to fix something real quick. I might have to relaunch it's probably going to be, let's see here. Audio. I don't know, guys. I wish I could fix it, but it's not looking like it's, Oh, one more. Let me try one more thing. Yeah, I don't know. Guys. Sorry, I wish I could fix it, but I'm gonna have to work on it. J-Mac, I'm sorry. Give me one more time. So Knight Harris. That's Damian Harris, or is that the rookie Harris?
Yeah, that was Damian Harris.
Okay, so I'd rank them in that order: Knight, Harris, and then I would drop. Who are your drops? Your worst players?
Yeah, so I'm looking at getting rid of Pickens and Jeff Wilson.
Okay. I wouldn't get rid of Pickens. I'd get rid of Jeff Wilson for Knight in a heartbeat. Sorry it took so long to get that squared away. Yeah.
One more question about the defense.
Yep.
I got right now. I got the Steelers. I'm looking at picking up the Broncos for
Okay.
this week and next week, and then the Chargers for the championship week 17.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. I'd have to see it all. It's really hard to break down defenses weeks out. I mean, I've looked at some of those matchups. That sounds like a good plan, but let's break that down weekly. That's gonna be harder to do on this call, especially with the.
And then the Broncos this week and next week go up against that's Arizona and then the Rams.
Yeah.
Really going heavy on the Mayfield interceptions for the playoff.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Thanks, Smitty.
All right, later, pal. Sorry, call back again. Next caller ending or your area code starts with a 3.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, so I have a must-win game this week. Basically, I'm gonna go through my lineup really quickly. At quarterback, I've got Tua. Running backs are Ramondre and Rashad White.
Okay, hold on. I think I fixed the audio. Okay, Tua, Ramondre, Rashad White.
Yes. At receiver, I've got DK and Olave.
Okay.
And then Mark Andrews at tight end. And then I have Christian Watson in my flex. My dilemma is I've got a ton of receivers on my bench that probably could also start, and I'm really just not sure which ones. I've got Ayuk on the bench, Chris Godwin, Josh Palmer, and I have Jalen Waddle on my bench, so I could probably move him up.
You got Waddle on your bench?
Yeah, I've moved him down. I was moving players around. He's supposed to be up.
All right, so what's your dilemma here? Whether you're starting... So your top 2 running backs are Stevenson and Rashad White?
Yes.
Who's
and then
your...
I've got Kenneth Walker on my bench.
Okay, so... Okay, your team's all over. Like, so you got Walker. Okay, so Walker is obviously going straight into your lineup for Stevenson, unless something crazy happens. It sounds like he'll probably play it at this point. DK, Olave, Andrews, Watson. Do you have any other players hiding on your bench?
Ayuk, Chris Godwin, Josh Palmer, and Jalen Waddle.
Okay, so Waddle I'm putting in as long as he's healthy and good to go. Probably sitting DK because he's playing the Niners, so it's probably not the best matchup in the world anyway, so you're going to switch that out. Godwin, I don't think I'm swapping for Olave, but you totally could, and I would 100% be fine with it. But that's probably what I would do. Waddle, DK, Walker for Stevenson, and I don't know what you're going to do if Walker doesn't play. That's easy. Easy peasy, bro. Don't overthink this one.
So you would go with Waddle. At receiver, you would go with Waddle. You said you sit DK. I'm sorry. Give me the receivers again.
DK out, Waddle in. Kenneth Walker in, Stevenson out.
Okay. And then one more question. At quarterback, I've got Tua and Brady. Would you look at possibly with how Brady's been playing? Would you drop him out for maybe Mike White is on the waivers?
That's like tough to say, man. I mean, Mike White got knocked out of the game twice. And so, like, do I feel strongly about his health right now? He's playing. That's good. Brady's been struggling, but could he kind of have a little bit of a rebound? Maybe. I think he could. So, his preference, man. I think Mike White's probably better this week, but we'll see. You know, I probably like Mike White a little more.
Okay.
All right, man. And yeah, there's 200 people in here. There's still only 77 thumbs up. A little bit curious about that one. Punch a thumb up. It helps your boy Smitty. Can we get those numbers to match even close? 192 to 200 flying in and out of here. and only 79 thumbs up. 79 people took their shoes off and wiped their feet at the front door. 79 people. You know who you are. If you're sitting there not punching the thumb up button, that's all I ask. That's like punching your ticket in here. Take and roll. Okay, appreciate you, man. Next caller. You're the only caller left, bro. You made it. You made it. Maybe you didn't.
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Speedy?
Who's this?
Good to be on. You're doing a great job as always.
Thank you.
My name is Lando. Just calling in to share some of my thoughts on what I think my squad should be.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I just drop it on.
Okay.
Cool. So starting with QB, I have Joe Burrow. It's a 10-man PPR, 2 flex league. So I have Joe Burrow, quarterback, Alvin Kamara, and Zonovan Knight, running backs. Receivers, I've got Jamar Chase and Christian Kirk. The flex spots, I've got Isaiah Pacheco, Christian Watson. For the bench, is looking like James Cook, Hollywood, Darius Slayton, Drake London, Jahan Dotson. IR at the moment is Cortland Sutton and Treylon Burks. And I don't know, that's about it.
Okay.
Waiver wire is pretty thin, but I am eyeing Komet and Dolcic.
Okay. So, I mean, I think what you got in there is pretty locked and loaded, bro. I don't think you got a dilemma on your hands, to be honest. I mean, Pacheco and Watson are fire. Well, no, let's put Watson in your wide receiver 2 spot. Kirk and Pacheco are your 2 flexes, right? I guess. Kamara, Knight, nothing to swap out there. The only thing you contemplate would be London because Ritter's in there, but you can't gamble on that now. You know, like you got to wait on that one. This is it. Your team's fire. Your team could score 140 points. You know, this is a good squad. It's a real good squad.
Yeah, I wonder if Drake will make any headway with the new quarterback change there. They're in the playoff hunt, so there's a chance.
Yeah, I mean Hollywood for like Kirk, I could see someone wavering there or something like that. But this is good to go, bro. You got it set fine. This is what I would do.
Cool.
Right.
What are your thoughts on James Cook rest of the way?
I don't know. We thought we were going to see something from him last week, and we didn't. He had 2 games back to back with like 6 targets or so. Literally dropped like crap the bed. That's what Buffalo does though. Like when they have a bad game, they're not balanced. Will they throw the ball a ton and try and, you know, get back to what they were doing weeks prior? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Will they run the ball, try and, you know, balance the offense again? And that's why they didn't do well last week, because they didn't. I don't know. We'll see what they figure out, but can't trust him. I mean, unless he blows up in one of these games here, like this coming week, you can't really use him in the final 3 weeks unless he has a very big game that makes you think, okay, they're going to maybe feed him
It's
one more
a committee. Yeah, it's a committee that starts with Allen.
Yeah,
you know?
with 3 weeks left, you can't toy around with that. Like, what are you going to do? Who are you going to take out for James Cook, bro? Nobody. You know, it maybe changes your mind, but yeah.
Awesome.
All right, bro.
Awesome. Love to hear it, man. Thank you so much, Smitty. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. Okay, next caller. We have Avi on hold and one more caller on the line. I don't know who the caller is, so who are you? You're live.
Buddy, I don't even know his name.
What's up?
His name.
What's up, name?
How are you doing, my friend?
It's good, name. I saw you saying you couldn't get through. I saw you saying you couldn't get through, bro. I only have 2 hands in front of me, and when I'm not answering and putting, I can only put so many people on hold, or I have 15 people that are talking over each other, and so I gotta go through a process, bro. And I gotta command the marker board.
Don't worry about it. Okay. No, so I want to know first of all if the chat can hear me, because I know like last time all the guys were talking from like the other side of the house. So I want to make sure everything's good. I can hear.
Your levels look good to me.
Okay, great. So I want to know about playing flex player, because Tyler Lockett is playing like great defense like San Francisco, or if I play Peoples-Jones because he had like a lot of points last week.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Let's ask the chat.
I know it was worth it. No, everyone in the chat is saying I better have good questions because I type so much.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat thinks. Is name should name go with Lockett, who's been pretty much balling out, and this guy does not get tackled. This is crazy. It's crazy. He either dives down, he saves his body. He knows how to save his body and conserve. But he scores. He finds a way to score a touchdown. And the Niners' pass defense can be exploited. The running game can't. And if the Niners get up, they'll be throwing a lot. So it's tempting. Yeah, that's right, Avi. It's tempting, but at the same time, DPJ's been pretty steady. He's been a steady Eddie. So let's vote on it. We got a Donovan Peoples-Jones. I say Donovan Peoples-Jones. You play your best player, which is Lockett. I hear him clearly. It's Lockett name. Are we starting Kenneth Walker tomorrow? Says D selfishly in the middle of this conversation. That's okay. We still appreciate you, and it depends on your option, D. Play Dobbins over Hopkins, chat. Another question in between. That's okay. That's what the chat's designed for. I'd probably say they're pretty close, bro. They have pros and cons. We got a Lockett vote,
I'm also thinking like Lockett had a touchdown in like 6 games in a row. That's like so crazy.
Yeah, bro, you got like 7, 8, 9 Locketts in a row right now. There goes boom, 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 boom.
I know. So I see the chat now.
There's like 12 Locketts now. There's like 12 Locketts in a row or something.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna play Lockett because it's like playoffs now, so I can't make mistake.
Yep. I mean, he's been balling, bro. He's been balling, and you're trusting.
I know, he's very good.
Yeah, he's pretty good, bro. I like it.
I have like a 16 too, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, you've been balling. All right, name. Anything else?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right. We'll see. We'll see you on the flip side.
I know. I always come. I come every time.
Attaboy. Appreciate you, name. I almost called you Lockett. I appreciate you, name. Who's starting Lockett? I see all these Locketts.
I love you, man.
All right. Show loves you back. Okay, Avi, you're up.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Smitty, it's the first round of playoffs, and we got a dilemma at my flex spot.
Okay.
So there's 3 options. We're either going Waddle, Pacheco, or J.K. Dobbins.
Waddle,
and this is my
Waddle, Pacheco,
or J.K. Dobbins.
I'm going to the super chats next, guys.
So,
I'm sorry. Waddle, Pacheco, J.K. I'm going Waddle.
See, the thing I'm thinking is Tua has been ass lately, and it's going to be a snow game. I'm not saying Waddle can't bounce back. He's got the talent, but Tua's scaring me. And I think J.K. or Pacheco is way safer, I would say, and their matchups are good. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I could sit Waddle, bro.
You don't?
I don't think I could, but there's some people that like J.K.
I also have Tyreek, too, so, Tyreek could have, a big game, and then Waddle just does shit.
Hey, Avi. That's twice. I'm supposed to hang up on you and block the number.
But I feel like Pacheco and J.K. are more bound to score a touchdown than Waddle this week.
Well, trust your gut, bro, because, it's arguable. It's easily arguable. What's the chat think? Waddle, Pacheco, JK, vote for Avi. All right, Avi, I got to get to these super chats. I appreciate you, man.
Yep. Have a good night.
Later. Okay. We're going to close the phone line down. It's having problems anyway. We're going to go to the super chats, and then we're going to call it a night, I think. So we got Avi's super chat. Let's see here. Avi super chat. Happy first round playoffs this week. CMC on Thursday Night Football. Let's go. Okay, at my flex, Waddle, Dobbins, or Pacheco. That's what he just asked. So we took care of that. Appreciate you, Avi, for dropping the super chat. Dan with a super chat. Smash the like button. Appreciate that. Dan. Vamp with the $9.99 hauler. Vamp, are you still here, bro? And AV, are you still here? I'm so sorry about the wait, guys. I should have got to these right away. $10 hauler from both of you. Appreciate you so much dropping those $10 wads. Can I win it all? Got Hurts, Walker, Pollard, JJ, AJ Brown, Waddle, Taysom Hill, Dulcich, Rashad White, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and AJ Dillon on the bench. Lost Brees, Javonte, and Eli Mitchell. 12-team PPR. Can you win it all? Hurts, Pollard, Walker, JJ. Yeah, you can. That team's fire. And honestly, Pollard and Walker are going to be key for you. Vamp, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Avi dropping super chats and profanity to the moon. Okay, thank you, Vamp. I think you totally could win this league. JJ, AJ Brown, Waddle. It's a really good squad, bro. Pollard's been coming in strong. Like one door closes, another opens. AV still here? Okay, I'm sorry about the wait, AV. I apologize. WTP Niners, are you still here? And Just Get It Done, are you still here? These are the last two super chats that I missed. I'm sorry. $10 hauler. To the moon. AV, appreciate you. AV says, standard league with 3 wide receivers plus a flex, had Kyler Murray. Kirk Cousins is a backup. Also have Justin Jefferson, and I'm starting TJ Hawkinson as flex. Should I triple stack those 3 or pick up Danny Dimes or start Dotson? No, I mean, don't be getting cute with these names. These names do not sit those players. I agree, it makes me a little uncomfortable, rolling with that, but those are not the names that put those players on the bench. That's getting too cute. Don't overthink it. And unfortunately, you got a triple stack, but guess what? I think you do okay this week with it. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. WTP, appreciate you. Sorry about that. Just Get It Done. Sorry about the wait. Send you guys both to the moon. Actually, you know what? I normally don't do this. This is only for $20 haulers, but this is for WTP and Just Get It Done because I made them wait. So thank you guys for your patience on that. I'm sorry about that. D-Hop, Juju, Lockett, pick 2. I know we just said Lockett, but I think D-Hop's a lock. Pardon the pun. And then it's either Juju or Lockett. I could go either way. We just made a strong case for Lockett, but I probably think Juju's a little bit safer this week, but it's very, very close. Just Get It Done. 1 running back, 1 flex. JT, Pollard, Walker, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams. Man, 1 running back, 1 flex. Really? You got to go Pollard. And then you got to go JT and Pollard. But how do you sit Garrett Wilson? I mean, man. Chat, if I've got it wrong, please vote for Just Get It Done. 1 running back, 1 flex. JT and Pollard are my picks. Walker, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams are also there. You could put JT on the bench and go Walker and Garrett Wilson. I'm sorry, Pollard and Garrett Wilson. Like, JT's a little bit of a risk. Maybe Pollard and Garrett Wilson's the best. Maybe I changed my mind. I'm going to set it right here, and we'll see what everybody else says. Tanner with the $2, Olave, Wilson, or Watson, pick 2. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson and Christian Watson. I hate sitting Olave, but his situation's a little bit more shaky, and they're all fire, so you got to sit somebody. Smitty, a top YouTube candidate, and Moonman for... Appreciate you, Anthony. Appreciate you, Anthony. Anthony to the moon.
To the
I'm all
moon.
over the place today. So thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you. We're going to take this show to the top. That's what we're going to do. We got 195 people still in here, 123 thumbs up. Punch that thumb up button if you would. Nice question, name, says Sam. Niners defense easily, says Boat. Name's clapping. Space Ricky says JT and Pollard. We got a JT and Pollard, a Garrett Wilson and Pollard. JT and Pollard. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do go JT. Maybe I do go JT. And I don't know. I'm wavering between Garrett Wilson and JT, but I'm locking Pollard in. Just get it done. Can we revisit this later? I'm not set on the JT or Garrett Wilson. I'm just not. I'm not ready to commit. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. I just can't commit to it, bro. JT and Walker. We got a JT and Walker. JT and Pollard. JT and Pollard. Swift or ETN. Probably ETN. He got 17 carries, man. Tough call, says Space Ricky. I am out of here. I've been live for 2 hours. Whoops. You can find me at thefantasyfootballshow.com. That's my content. You can get my YouTube channels right here. You're watching one of them. But the Dynasty channel is important. You guys need to subscribe to the Dynasty channel. I'm going to drop the link right now. If you don't subscribe to the Dynasty channel, you're going to miss out on Dynasty mock drafts, which are going to start very, very, very soon. I'm going to pin that link in the chat right now. Link is pinned in the chat. Go do it. The Dynasty channel is at youtube.com/dynastyfantasyfootball, which you can always find if you go to my main YouTube homepage. Scroll to the very bottom. It has a list of all my channels. So Dynasty channel, get it done. TheFantasyFootballShow.com on Instagram. The Fantasy Football Show on, The Fantasy Football Show on Instagram. The Fantasy Football Show on TikTok. Search The Fantasy Football Show on Spotify. If you don't know, almost every video is on Spotify. Tony Garcia says Connor had 13 points in PPR league against the Niners, says Tony. Trade in non-PPR Amon-Ra and Zonovan Knight for Kenneth Walker and Godwin. I'd rather have Amon-Ra and Zonovan Knight currently right now with Kenneth Walker banged up, going against the Niners potentially, I think, right now. But that could change after this week. But for right now, it feels like that. If you don't need this week's points, then I guess you could go with the Walker side. I'm live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday through Friday. And I'm also live whenever news breaks, which means I could go live tomorrow before the 7 p.m. show, but you will see me at 7 p.m. tomorrow because that's how I roll. Until next time, I will see you, and we'll be breaking down some more news tomorrow. So, see you tomorrow. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. I have a feeling we'll have a breaking news show tomorrow. And then the 7 p.m. show later. Kind of feels like that kind of day. See you later. I want to say thanks to WTP Niners, AV, Avi, Vamp, Tanner, Just Get It Done, Anthony, Dan, for all the super chats. You guys absolutely rock. Let me see if I have any other super chats that I didn't get to or thank. I think that's all of them. I think I got everybody. Dan, Anthony, Just Get It Done, Tanner, Vamp, Avi, AV, and WTP. Appreciate you guys all for your super chats and your support. Golf dropping a dollar holler at the end. Thank you, Golf. Appreciate you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Later, Golf. Appreciate that.
If you stop sending me these terrible fantasy football trade offers now, that will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will tell the commissioner on you.